Strap in. This isn't just logging, it's mechanical warfare. Today on Veteran Tech, we're unleashing the biggest, meanest, most unstoppable machines in the forest. These beasts don't ask permission, they tear through timber with raw, relentless power. Let's see them in action. Back in the day, you hardly ever saw women in logging. It takes real grit. That's why I've got so much respect for these ladies. They're paving the way for the next generation. Classic case of underestimating the moment. All it takes is a second of inattention, and things can go sideways fast. Norwood knocked it out of the park with the Frontier OS 27. It's packed with premium features, but still budget-friendly. You get solid performance, legendary durability, and a mill that's built to last. This thing's a workhorse, plain and simple. The VMET 84.3 Forder is a major upgrade for timber operations. Its off-road ability means fewer delays, quicker cycles, and better profits. If you're in the game for the long haul, this machine gives you the edge. Rural road safety matters. Overgrown trees, especially those giants near the roadside, are real hazards. Clearing them out isn't just smart, it's necessary to keep drivers safe. Taking down a leaning giant is no joke. I once saw a tree lean for decades, like it was waiting for the right crew. Then one day they showed up, handled it like pros, all smiles. I'll never forget that. Now this is impressive. The Valmet 921 runs on a Cummins engine and handles over 21 tons. But it's not just muscle. It's built with smart control systems that boost efficiency and protect the environment. Forestry at its finest. Here comes the drama. This operator's going head-to-head with some nasty stumps using the Carlton 7015 TRX. Will they win, or will the stumps put up a fight? Let's find out. Tough to say if they knew what they were doing, but that tree's coming down one way or another. Let's hope the plan holds. Let's talk about truck unloading. This setup grabs the whole load in one go, fast, smooth, and customizable, with tons of gripper options. It's built to get the job done without wasting time. I know what you're thinking. No way those horses can pull that off. But they did, and this clip proves it. Sometimes reality's more impressive than anything you'd imagine. Now, that's a massive Douglas fir, 7 feet across. Sadly, decay's setting in, but there might still be some usable timber at the base. Nature's reclaiming it, but what a way to go out. Now this is how you get things done. This machine chews through stumps like nothing. It's efficient, satisfying, and perfect if you've got land to clear. Say hello to your new best friend. Check out the Fendt 942 Vario paired with the Jens HM 583 chipper. Serious power, total control. This combo eats logs for breakfast and keeps your workflow running smooth. It's all about getting more done in less time. Watching this team work together was inspiring. Every move was planned, every person safe. It reminds you, cutting trees isn't just labor, it's a job that deserves thought, care, and respect for nature. Whoa, did you catch that? That was way too close. Just goes to show, never underestimate the importance of safety gear. That's what I call a delivery. Flying in lumber like that, bold move. Maybe it's for a VIP treehouse, we'll never know. But it sure made an entrance. When it comes to land clearing, efficiency is everything. A mid-size excavator like the Deere 135D gets the job done faster and cleaner. It saves labor, time, and hey, it even makes demolition look fun. Picture this, a mountain of wood waste, branches, logs, everything. Then the Ichio hack shows up and tears through it. It's powerful, easy to use, and cuts fuel costs. Say goodbye to waste problems for good. Here's the Woodcracker L700, and it's a beast. With 22 tons of force and a 700 mm jaw, it crushes wood like paper. Made from hard-ox steel and built for ease, this machine takes wood processing to another level. Sometimes life throws a little luck your way, especially if you're the clumsy type. You'll see what I mean. Forget the heavy machinery. This guy used his truck to yank out a stump. The genius move? Tying the rope high up on the trunk. That extra leverage made all the difference. Smart thinking right there. You're thinking it, and you're right, this is exactly what you need. A wood splitter that does the work for you. No sweat, no axe, just load it up and let it rip. at this machine, a Volvo loader lifting 19 tons like it's nothing. And with a skilled driver at the controls, unloading is about to look real smooth. Listen up, stump removal just got an upgrade. The Savannah 1720 is a beast. It rips stumps out with ease, and when you pair it with the Savannah rotary rake, you're clearing 20 to 40 acres a day. That's not work, that's domination. Brute force, surgical precision and zero compromise. That's what these machines are made of. Thanks for watching Veteran Tech, where power meets purpose, deep in the forest. Hit like, subscribe, and join us next time for more jaw-dropping action from the front lines of logging. Welcome to Veteran Tech, where raw power meets precision. In this episode, engines roar like thunder, trees fall like giants in slow motion, and every crack of timber echoes through the forest. This isn't just logging, this is pure adrenaline, captured on camera. Strap in. You're about to witness nature meet machines at full force. After a huge effort, this 1.5 meter wide oak tree finally gives in. That's not just strength, it's persistence and precision at work. He's cutting the wooden frame to dismantle the roof, but standing on it while doing that, probably not the safest call. Using the Mississippi 500i chainsaw, the logger brings down a massive stump over a meter wide in one clean, powerful motion. Steel MS 881, with its 1.7 meter blade and 8.7 horsepower engine, makes cutting through this 1.8 meter log look effortless. Watch the Style MS 880 slice through a 1.5 meter oak stump like it's nothing. It's like cutting through butter, only louder. The Komatsu 865, with a pulling force of up to 193 kilonewtons, powers through snow and mud with ease. It keeps harvesting and gathering timber like nothing can slow it down. Another 1.5 meter wide oak falls after a long struggle. It's a perfect example of patience, timing, and raw cutting power. The John Deere 959M, armed with 250 horsepower, takes down a giant in just a tenth of a second. It works day and night like a true machine of endurance. Look at that, the Orbex LT100 skidder with 125 horsepower is hauling 60-foot tree stubs across snowy terrain with zero hesitation. Just a few steady moves and the Hitachi machine carves out clean, smooth cuts. It's surgical precision on a massive scale. TigerCat X822D operates deep in the forest. One swing and the tree trunk is split in half. That kind of power is truly impressive. The Musmach's WT11 wood chipper and MAN TGS 33.56 truck are working in sync, turning branches into sawdust. Fast, clean, and non-stop. The Narva H60 gets straight to work, splitting logs into neat sections in seconds. Quick, smooth, and reliable every time. Incredible. Even a tree trunk with an 80-centimeter diameter stands no chance. It's crushed clean in just a few minutes. The Equus 6 WDC skidder tractor with 250 horsepower is hauling 90-foot logs uphill over fallen debris like it's on flat ground. Volvo truck, loaded with timber and powered by 500 horses, slowly rolls onto the barge. Every second is a tense balancing act. Rough, waterlogged terrain doesn't stop the Valtra forestry tractor. With a 7-ton pulling capacity, it keeps pushing until the job is done. The Hybe Jonsered 1088's crane lifts up to 8 tons, stacking spruce logs like it's playing a game of giant Jenga. Smooth and precise. This log truck with its hydraulic crane is quickly loading 20 tons of timber. It's clean, fast, and ready to hit the road. HCO Maxi 200-1000. One picks up 1.5-meter logs and splits them down the middle like clockwork. Precision and control from start to finish. Wow, check this out. That massive cedar just came down. Can you imagine the stories it held? Centuries of forest life, storms and changing seasons. Now its journey takes a new turn, not as a tree, but as timber with a new purpose. From nature's giant to human hands, the legacy continues. This ancient giant looked solid, but one cut revealed a hollow core, and when it fell, chaos followed. Dust, splinters, and the raw force of nature. Just goes to show, nature always keeps a surprise hidden inside. A tree is on fire, a tragic loss and a serious hazard. Firefighters rush in, clearing fast to stop the wildfire's advance. Every second matters in this battle. It's fierce, it's dangerous, and it's far from over. Meet the Belarus MTZ 1221-2 in action. Logging through a winter forest with a rugged homemade trailer, it powers across slippery, muddy terrain without missing a beat. Its strong drivetrain and solid frame turn a tough job into just another workday in the woods. Watch the Carlton SP7015 in full force. With a turbo diesel engine and a 70-inch blade, this beast doesn't just grind stumps, it obliterates them. Built for speed, built for domination, nothing stands in its way. Now this is teamwork. The Praga V3 SS3 brings serious traction, while the ZIL 131 winch locks in with precision. Together they pull that rooted giant straight out of the ground. Clean, powerful, and smooth, like pulling a splinter. Here comes the D6 RXL bulldozer, carving out a mountain road with pure authority. Its high-torque engine, solid frame, and sharp hydraulics make every cut fast and clean. High-risk work, but handled like a pro. This is peak efficiency. Mounted on a tough tractor, this stump auger drills through dirt and roots with pinpoint accuracy. It leaves behind a clean, ready-to-fill hole. Compact but mighty, it's the perfect tool for land-clearing crews who need both control and power. Thanks for joining us on Veteran Tech. Hope you enjoy watching power, precision, and skill come together in the world of logging. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. There's plenty more adrenaline-packed action coming your way. Stay sharp, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time. Get ready to witness the titans of timber in action. These colossal machines don't just work, they dominate. From towering trees to rugged terrain, they handle it all with unmatched power and precision. Welcome to the realm where engineering meets the wild. This is Veteran Tech. Lumberjack is facing a massive challenge. Ancient Jeffrey pines like this can tower over 200 feet and stand strong for centuries. Up here at 7,500 feet in the Sierra Nevadas, the conditions are brutal. Every cut is carefully planned, guiding the tree's fall and maximizing its timber. It's a job that demands skill, precision, and above all, deep respect for these towering giants. Pushing a machine beyond its limits is just asking for trouble. This could have ended much worse. Always respect the load limits. That's why it's crucial to wear the right safety gear. It can make all the difference when things don't go as planned. Get ready for some serious heavy-duty action. This is the Solato PTH1/1000 MIM, an absolute powerhouse in wood chipping. Driven by a Scania DC-16 engine with a massive 656 horsepower, this beast is built for the toughest jobs. With a 1000mm drum, a 200mm feeding chain, and a 270mm hopper, it chews through wood with unmatched efficiency. If you need raw power and high-capacity performance, this machine delivers. Stump? What stump? The Deutz Fahr Agritron TTV 630, packing 203 horsepower, makes stump removal effortless. No more struggling or wasting time, just pure power, getting the job done. If you're tired of the hassle, this machine is the solution you've been waiting for. Picture this, taking down a massive giant, not on steady ground, but on the steep, unforgiving slopes of California. Can you see it? Jagged terrain, gravity working against you, and the high-stakes challenge of dropping this tree with absolute precision. It's not just a job, it's a battle of skill, strategy, and pure adrenaline, just like a scene straight out of an action movie. Taking out a stubborn stump, you'll want an expert at the controls for this one. First, they'll carefully dig around it, exposing the roots. Then, with the sheer power of the excavator, those thick roots get sliced through like butter. Once the roots are gone, that stump doesn't stand a chance. A little effort, a lot of power, and just like that, it's out. Even the toughest stumps can't win against this method. No way, these trucks are wild. They're about to go head to head. This is going to be epic. Who are you betting on? Perfect execution is great, but the real value comes from understanding the problem-solving process. This video breaks it down step by step, showing how to use jacks and wedges to safely handle a negatively leaning tree. It's a must-watch for anyone looking to master safe and efficient tree felling technique. The seed forestry disc mulcher is a revolutionary tool for land clearing and forest management. It effortlessly tears through material up to 4 inches thick and handles trees up to 8 inches without breaking a sweat.
Ну, вот попытка Урала преодолеть самостоятельно подъем. Можно сказать, что водитель, который работает в таких условиях, ас в своем деле.
Wow, that's a pretty intense situation. When dealing with icy slopes like that, skill can only get you so far. Having the right gear makes all the difference. What do you guys think? Now, that's some next-level engineering. Check out this homemade saw attachment for a mini excavator, total DIY mastery. This guy isn't messing around, and honestly, it works surprisingly well. And that tiny flag? What a fun touch. It's got that playful vibe, like something straight off a kid's lunchbox. Seriously impressive work. Need to take down a big tree for your irrigation project? This excavator attachment is the perfect tool for the job. It works fast, removes trees with precision, and keeps disruption to a minimum. More efficiency, less mess, and big savings on time and money. Looks like the tree has given Grandpa another lesson to learn. Nature always keeps us on our toes. At first glance, this seems like your average lumberjack video, doesn't it? But hang tight, everyone. Stick around until the end. It's going to blow your mind. I'm already on the edge of my seat. Winter logging? No problem with the Kessler 12 MDH trailer and 305T loader. Take on those snowy forests like a pro. No more frozen hands or struggling on slippery trails. This setup is built for the toughest conditions. Load up the wood, head back to the cabin, and feel unstoppable. Logging in winter has never been this smooth. ATV with a trailer? Seriously? You're telling me it can handle a ton of wood? That's crazy. I never imagined an ATV could be that strong. It's definitely making my wish list now. Amidst the surrounding chaos, he prioritized the soup's integrity, ensuring its protection from any potential harm. Machines are absolutely amazing. You've got to see the John Deere 1470D paired with the H480 harvester head in action. They operate seamlessly, like a perfectly tuned system, effortlessly tackling those dense German forests. The speed and efficiency will blow your mind. If you're a fan of industrial tech or forestry, this is something you don't want to miss. Father was a logger for around 40 years. I grew up watching trees fall and have a deep love for the sound of a saw. He was an excellent faller. Falling real timber is somewhat of a dying art these days. It's nice to watch somebody that knows what they're doing. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Excuse me, man, oh man, check out this. Wreckage. Mother Nature just threw a haymaker, and this house was caught square on the jaw. You see a tree down in your yard, you better give it a second look. You know what I'm saying? That thing's packing some serious power. Picture that brings back memories of the past. These crosscut saws are now rare and have become little more than a distant memory for many. Winters in Maine can get really cold, so people there have this awesome tradition of preparing for it by chopping wood in the fall. They head out into the woods, cut down trees, and haul the wood back to their homes. Picture the sound of the saw cutting through the wood and the fresh scent of pine in the air. It instantly makes you think of warm, cozy nights by the fire. The Bengi forestry truck, likely equipped with a high-torque diesel engine and advanced traction control system, efficiently transported its heavy payload up the steep incline. This demonstration of power and durability highlights the critical role specialized vehicles play in the logging industry. You've seen the power, the precision, and the sheer scale. These machines aren't just tools, they're legends in motion. Stick around, because at Veteran Tech, the next build is always bigger, bolder, and louder. Welcome to the realm where engineering meets the wild. This is Veteran Tech. Get ready to witness the titans of timber in action. These colossal machines don't just work, they dominate. From towering trees to rugged terrain, they handle it all with unmatched power and precision. Oh, what were they thinking? This is just asking for trouble. A disaster waiting to happen. Cutting an 8-foot tree with a 36-inch bar. Wow, this felling wedge makes even the biggest giants look easy. Serious lifting power. Jeez, that's way too close. Stay clear, Grandpa. Seriously, stay clear. That was intense. Handling a giant tree like that takes real experience. He definitely dodged a bullet. It's one thing to be new, but this is reckless. No safety gear, no awareness. That's just asking for trouble. Holy moly, that's a hard way to learn a lesson. Painful, but unforgettable. Well, that's a new technique. Never seen anyone drop a tree quite like that. Even the pros have bad days. 2 stuck saws in one tree. It's all part of learning and pushing forward. That's how it's done. Beautiful. And when a tree starts to move, get out of your run isn't advice, it's survival. Honestly, I'd feel safer letting the tree fall by itself than trusting him to do it. What a day for that lumberjack out there in the snow, freezing cold, taking down a massive oak. That's true dedication. Fail or win, no saws were harmed. That's a win in my book. Safety first, always. When creativity meets danger, you've got to give credit where it's due. That guardian angel was working overtime. That tree didn't just fall, it launched. If anyone was standing there, they wouldn't have had a chance. Rule number 1 is no joke. You knew when to let go. Sometimes walking away is the smartest thing you can do. This is why you always tie in twice. One line is never enough when things get risky. Safety first, every single time. Confidence is great until it turns into overconfidence. Even simple tasks can spiral into chaos, fast. Seriously, leave this to the pros. They've got the tools, they've got the training, and they know how to handle danger. You can have the best gear and the best plan, but trees don't follow rules. They're unpredictable even when everything seems under control. Every job like this is a mix of skill, teamwork, and a bit of luck. But no matter what, safety is what really matters. Big storms don't mess around. It's like nature showing off its strength. Good thing the tree stopped at the shed. The saws were struggling, but Handa pulled through. Proof that good maintenance really makes a difference. He makes it look so easy. Just a chill guy doing solid work, smooth and steady. That's teamwork. Or maybe the luckiest tree cutting squad around. This isn't a joke. Tree work up high takes real guts. It's not just your gear, it's the trust you've built with your crew. Was his first job? Might be time to consider something safer. Maybe accounting. Sometimes old school still works best. No cranes, no fancy gear, just pros doing the job right. They're not just cutting trees, they're dancing with giants. Every move looks measured, powerful, and precise. He thought it through, using the MS-192 and having the transport ready. Smart moves save time and money. Great plan, bad execution. That one needed a little more thinking through. Infested ash trees are brittle and unpredictable. If you're taking one down, double-check your gear and be ready for anything. Bravery or madness? Either way, this is a job I'll just watch from a distance. That sounds makes your heart race faster than your chainsaw, no kidding. There it goes, right over that dead power line. One wrong move, and it could have ended badly. They pulled it off, though. Power lines and a 40-foot tree. That's a job that screams for professionals. One slip and it's chaos. Half the tree was already down and that creak didn't help, but the way he handled it, total pro. I held my breath during that limb drop. That's next level teamwork right there. They're handling huge chunks of maple like nothing. Every drop shakes the ground. It's intense and impressive. Doesn't matter if you're a pro, when a tree starts going like that, you better be running fast. In the world of timber, one wrong move can bring it all crashing down. Stay sharp, stay safe, and keep watching Veteran Tech for more raw power and real lessons from the forest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more impact coming your way.
Here goes, and it's going the wrong way, oh my gosh!
Woodcutting isn't just brute force. It's precision, timing, and machinery pushed to the limit. From clean drops to close calls, even the best setups don't always go as planned. Today on Veteran Check, we're diving deep into the art and chaos of tree felling and wood processing. Let's fire it up. Cutting down a tree is way harder than it looks. It's not just strength, you need an engineer's mindset to figure out the perfect fall. Judging by how this one went, yeah, that calculation was definitely off. Look at that, just like I said before, right? When things go wrong, they usually go all the way wrong. This is textbook example stuff. Perfect. That's how it's done. Clean, smooth, no surprises. Always satisfying to see a plan executed just right. This is what cleanup mastery looks like. That chainsaw's just cutting, it's turning the stubborn base of a tree into neat little chips in seconds. Fast, steady, and surprisingly satisfying to watch. No wasted movement, no mess left behind. Some serious height. Perched on the trunk, cutting section by section. Each piece drops fast. It's risky, but this guy makes it look easy. No matter how strong your truck is, don't push your luck. A tight turn, a heavy load, and just like that it all tips over. Sometimes brute power isn't enough. You've got to know your limits. Look at him, holding a steel MS 881 with the 1.7 meter bar like it's an extension of his arm. That blade doesn't just cut, it slices through that massive log like it's paper. Clean, sharp, and deadly precise. This is what raw cutting power looks like. They came prepared, trimmed the branches, got everything in place, looked like a textbook takedown. Until it wasn't. One wrong drop, and just like that, the homeowners probably lost your number. That's a clean cut, but whoa, look at the way that trunk swings down. In the forest, gravity plays its own game. One wrong move, and you're in real danger. That's why pros never let their guard down. For any logger, this is pure satisfaction. One tree tips, then another and another. It's like a forest-sized domino show, loud, powerful, and weirdly soothing to watch. One rule out here, don't count on luck. It only takes one moment, one slip, and things can go very wrong. In this job, planning beats hoping. Every time. Safety isn't optional in this line of work, it's everything. One missed step, one lazy moment, and it's a disaster waiting to happen. Too bad no one gave him the memo. Takes two people just to lift this beast of a saw, but you won't be holding it long. Give it 5 seconds and the job's done. That's the kind of power you don't argue with. Every day this guy gets to play what's basically a giant claw machine. The TWRTD 326 with twin grapple doesn't mess around. Grab, lift, and unload, all in one go. Whoever designed it wasn't joking. It's brutal. It's brilliant. Helicopter and a giant saw sounds wild, but it works. What takes a lumberjack hours, this setup finishes in minutes. It all comes down to one thing, the pilot's skill. That's the real precision tool here. This forest giant weighs 9 tons. No wonder it took a full crew and serious machinery just to bring it down. Too bad all that effort still couldn't stop the failure. Nature doesn't always play nice. Back then, stripping a tree of its branches took forever. Now, one pass with this machine and it's a smooth, clean log ready to go. Fast, neat, and kind of satisfying to watch. Meet the mulcher. It turns any excavator into a giant electric razor. One sweep and branches, limbs, everything just disappears. Even the thick stuff doesn't stand a chance. Arborists don't wear capes, but they might as well. Who else climbs to the top of dangerous trees just to keep people safe? It's high risk, high skill, and highly underappreciated. At first glance, it looks like he's in big trouble, but take a closer look. He's got it under control. A tight spot for sure, but not a hopeless one. Come up with a new way to take down trees. It's loud, it's risky, but let's be honest, it looks way more fun than the old method. And just like that, he learned the hard way, regular cars aren't made to fight trees.
No!
Gotta wonder, did the tree even have a shot at falling the right way? Or was it doomed from the start?
And it's going the wrong way! Oh my gosh!
Bad news? That roof took a hit. The good news? Now he's got plenty of wood to fix it. One look from the driver's seat and it all makes sense. With views like this, it's easy to see why he chose this job. That root system wasn't letting go without a fight. It clung to the ground like it had something to prove. Here's a simple but genius way to clear land. 2 bulldozers and a heavy chain. That's all it takes, and as you can see, it works like a charm. Cutting the tree is just step one. What's underneath is a tangled mess of roots. That's where the ripper shines, pulling everything out with almost no effort. Cutting down a big cypress in swamp water is no joke. This wood is tough, durable, and full of potential. Imagine the things that could be built from it. It's like the universe decided to join in, turning this job into a scene straight out of a movie. Epic, unexpected, and totally unforgettable. That's it for today's deep dive into the world of tree cutting and wood processing. Thanks for tuning in.